early in the season. No one's really kind of separated themselves. No one really has, other than Bub, kind of, secured themselves towards the bottom of the rankings. So it could go either way still at this point.
Yeah, and a little tip of the hat, speaking of that, to Coach Whiffen and Coach Johnny C. I thought they did a really good job in, really explaining that to our listeners. Bub?
This is like a 4.5-part question. Are you ready?
Do I need a pen and a pencil? Pen and paper?
I can repeat it if you need, but I'm only going to repeat it once. So I'm going to read all the parts to you. A, how do you feel about Michael Vick? B, is he an every-game starter? C, do you ever want to throw up watching him play? And D, do you think he'll stay healthy the whole year? And if not, what is your backup plan? That was the half question.
Oh, that's a good question, because I'm still quite unsure about Michael Vick, to be honest with you. I hate him as a person, like 100% loathe the man. But like I said, the draft kind of unveiled itself the way it's going to be. And you know me, Bob, I'm a college guy, so seeing Chip Kelly's offense all those years at Oregon, that kind of, made me think about Vic as a potential big point scorer. So he's been taking a beating too. He'll show signs of brilliance. There was a 50-plus yard run last week, but then again, there's other plays where you just shake your head. But backup plan, it's tough. Tannehill's looked good, I thought, so far this year, and that's kind of silly to say that Tannehill's in the plans, but I actually think someone like Nick Foles could actually be a part, of a good fantasy part if Vic goes down. So it's one of those offenses where I think you can stick anyone in there as a quarterback, and they just want to keep the tempo going for the offense and get as many points on the board as possible. So it's one of those things where I think I'm more drafting the quarterback to the Philadelphia Eagles at this point than Michael Vick.
Sounds like Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, it's right. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I think Vic is third right now in overall quarterback. So, he's certainly startable right now.
He's one of those guys that's probably better fantasy than he is real,
For sure.
Absolutely. He's been like that his whole career, I think. And now, Phil, you currently have 24 coaching achievement points, which ranks third overall. You're also second in all-time wins and second in winning percentage, and you've scored the most points in Dynasty history. Are you proud of all these stats and your Hall of Fame induction, or do you look at every season besides your D2 title as a failure if you don't go all the way?
I don't know. It's one of those things where it's probably a question probably best asked to someone like Bob, who last week didn't give me a shot against Jay Young. I would say that coaching achievements mean shit to the other board members.
I did call Bob out on that.
I think I quote Bob saying he's going to get destroyed.
Sorry. He was wrong. He was wrong.
So respect is thrown out the door in the Dynasty, I think, at this point. Well, so I guess I'm kind of proud of it, but then again, I'm not sure if it's really respected.
Yeah, that's the thing. You would think that, certain coaches, no names, that have sustained success throughout, a good portion of time might have a little bit of, respect thrown their way, but sometimes it's just not the case, as you said. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Coach, if the era ended today, and you had to pick one team to be enshrined into the Dynasty Hall of Fame from Era 2, who would you pick?
Whoa, that's a good question, Bub.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it. I didn't even think of it.
Wow.
It just came to you. Wow. Yeah. It's a great question. That would have been a great question on the Call the Dynasty podcast segment.
Yes.
It still could be. Someone else could ask us our
We asked Coach Phil.
Yeah, let's ask Coach Phil. Phil, go ahead. Your answer.
Kind of curious to see what Tom Hanks has to say about this, too. We
can ask him that. We'll ask him that.
I'm fairly sure he probably wouldn't say the term rapist, so that'd be thrown out the door. It's one of those things if Team Scoopers wins a championship this year, that's definitely my pick. But it's one of those things where he's probably been the best overall team over the past era, but he still needs that trophy, it seems. But I would say Scoopers at this point, just because of we're going to get every year. He's going to bring a good team. So.
Well, thank you, Phil. And speaking of respect, I think you kind of showed that to me, so I appreciate
it. See that, Bobby? You're taking notes about respect.
Sorry, say that again, Phil. You were breaking out there.
Oh, I'm not moving at all, anyway. I'm telling Bob he should be taking notes on us about respect, about other coaches.
I love you.
All right, so I won't get into the reasons why I agree with you. We'll get into that at a future point in time. But every week I go ahead and post on Twitter who the coach is going to be on the show. And yet again, we heard from Coach Johnny C. So, Johnny C., thank you very much for your continued participation in this. And I want to call out the rest of the coaches. I know you're all listening. Listen, participate a little bit here. Let's just not make this a Johnny C. segment. So, Johnny C. wanted to ask you, Phil, word association, pop quiz. Former Dynasty coach Jeff Gard, go.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Rapid fire, I got to come up with a question with one word, huh? Boy. Oh.
So many paths you could go.
He just makes me so mad. Angry. Oh, boy. The whole Guard family. I'm trying to lump Jerry in there as well, but just guilty by association. I'm trying to find the words, but they're just not coming out.
I think the noises you're making is perfect.
Yeah. Boy.
That'll do it. Good.
Okay.
I think that works. Coach, we're supposed to get.
Yeah, Wes Welker just lost a yard. Fuck you, White. Sorry.
We're supposed to get your opponent to do kind of a call out, and so before we do, I would just like to say that you look great today. You have a great just life. Your team is awesome, and I think you're really cool. So let's go ahead and get your opponent, Bob Palucha.
Oh.
Phil, you're a fucking idiot. I fucking hate your guts, and I hope you fucking die. Your team fucking blows, and I'm going to say this. I will say this, Coach. After you beat me in Week 4, because we all know you're going to, you will lose the next 5 games.
Wowzers. Phil, care to respond to the opponent that you were playing here in Week 4, Coach Bob Palucha?
Wow, that's quite a call out right there. What do I have to drink a 5-hour energy if I do this? If I lose 5 in a row?
Yes.
Or Twisted Teas? Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lose 5. I'm not going to lose 5 in a row.
Well, let's take a look at your schedule real quick. After you defeat Bubblegum Shrimp, which is going to happen, you play me, then the Senators in a bitter rivalry, then you play Hong Kong, then you play Handy Quacks, and then the Rapists. So, I mean, it is possible.
Holy shit, that's a tough schedule.
And then Peril, Soul Glow, VIP on Swole, Boston Loggers.
Wow, you could look at 8 in a row.
Oh, wow. That's quite a schedule. Should I just quit now?
Quit. Yes. Quit. Throw the towel.
Quit. Done.
It's over.
All right. McFadden's on the trading block.
There it is.
Screw that Ridley guy. Someone put Ridley on the trading block early tonight. Screw that guy.
Wait, did he really?
You want McFadden.
Oh, I didn't see that. No shit. Huh. That's interesting. Anywho, well, Coach Phil Tamius, thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you for opening up for Tom Hanks, which is going to be happening now momentarily. I wish you good luck here. Oh, you don't really need good luck this upcoming week, but good luck following this upcoming week's victory over Bubblegum Shrimp. As always, you are a very
gentleman and a scholar,
and a very coveted member here of the Dynasty, being one of the founding fathers. And I personally give you a tip of the hat. On all accounts, and the respect that you are certainly due. And thank you, of course, for being on the show. Thank you for supporting both Jubes and Tom Berkowitz. And thank you just for being you, Coach.
All right, I love you all, and I hope you get the best.
Good day to you, Coach Phil. Goodbye.
All right, see you guys.
That went well, Bub. That went well. All right, so...
Raiders kicked a 53-yard field goal.
See, I wish I didn't even have the game on, because I didn't really think I had a shot at this. Now, then I got all excited, and anyway, let's not let that affect us. It's time. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to get Tom Hanks on the